This is TechCrunch.
SpaceX's upgraded Starship suffers explosion during testing. I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Saturday Daily Crunch, featuring 3 big tech headlines and a little bit of startup business news, starts right now. Google has confirmed that hackers have stolen the Salesforce stored data of more than 200 companies in a large-scale supply chain hack. On Thursday, Salesforce disclosed a breach of certain customers' Salesforce data, without naming affected companies, that was stolen via apps published by Gainsight, which provides a customer support platform to other companies. In a statement, Austin Larson, the principal threat analyst of Google Threat Intelligence Group, said that the company is aware of more than 200 potentially affected Salesforce instances. After Salesforce announced the breach, the notorious and somewhat nebulous hacking group known as Scattered Lapsus Hunters, which includes the Shiny Hunters gang, claimed responsibility for the hacks in a Telegram channel, which TechCrunch has seen. On Thursday, Salesforce said there is no indication that this issue resulted from any vulnerability in the Salesforce platform, effectively distancing itself from its customers' data breaches. Gainsight has been publishing updates about the incident on its incident page. The Federal Communications Commission voted 2-1 along party lines on Thursday to scrap rules that required U.S. phone and internet giants to meet certain minimum cybersecurity requirements. The FCC's 2 Trump-appointed commissioners, Chairman Brendan Carr and his Republican colleague Olivia Trusty, voted to withdraw the rules that require telecommunications carriers to secure their networks from unlawful access or interception of communications. The Biden administration had adopted these rules prior to leaving office earlier this year. The FCC's sole Democratic commissioner, Ana Gomez, dissented. In a statement following the vote, Gomez called the now overturned rules the only meaningful effort this agency has advanced since the discovery of a sweeping campaign by a China-backed hacking group called Salt Typhoon that involved hacking into a raft of U.S. phone and internet companies. The FCC's move to change the rules sparked rebuke from senior lawmakers, including Senator Gary Peters, the ranking member of the Senate Homeland Security Committee. Peters said he was disturbed by the FCC's efforts to roll back basic cybersecurity safeguards and warned that doing so will leave the American people exposed. For its part, the NCTA, which represents the telecommunications industry, praised the scrapping of the rules, calling them prescriptive and counterproductive regulations. SpaceX rolled out an upgraded version of its Starship rocket booster in South Texas on Thursday to begin testing, and just a few hours later, something inside it exploded. Live streamers who watched SpaceX's Starbase complex closely caught the explosion in the pre-dawn hours Friday around 4 a.m. local time. Other creators in the area have since captured photos that offer a closer look at the damage. Unlike the more fireball-type explosions SpaceX has dealt with while developing its rockets in the past, this one appears to have blown out an entire side of the lower section of the booster and left the rest of it standing. It also happened very early in the process. The booster didn't even have rocket engines installed yet, according to Ars Technica. SpaceX said in a post on X that it was performing gas system pressure testing when the explosion happened. The company says no one was hurt as the area was cleared for testing. The booster was the first major piece of what SpaceX is referring to as Starship version 3 or V3. Starship V3 is supposed to be larger, more powerful, more reliable, and capable of docking other starships in orbit around the Earth, a crucial piece of SpaceX's plan for getting to the Moon and Mars. And now, one last headline, this time from the startup world. Kalshi, a prediction market that allows people to bet on future events, has raised a massive $1 billion round at an $11 billion valuation, according to a person familiar with the deal. The round comes less than 2 months after the 7-year-old startup announced its previous fundraise of $300 million at a $5 billion valuation. The latest round is led by the company's returning investors, Sequoia and Capital G, the person said. Kalshi's main rival, Polymarket, was reportedly in talks last month to raise another funding round at a $12 billion to $15 billion valuation, mere weeks after closing a $1 billion round at an $8 billion pre-money valuation, Bloomberg reported. And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Marina Temkin, Sean O'Kane, and more awesome TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.